Well, the police are still barricading roads and putting up roadblocks within Nairobi, with some motorists still finding it difficult to access the CBD in a bid to stop potential looters into the city centre. Our senior reporter Ibrahim Karanja is at the Westlands roundabout with an update about the situation and now joins us live. Ibrahim, what's happening?
Well, thank you very much. From throughout the day, we have been tracking the police barricades and roadblocks that had been placed across Nairobi. And we did that by going live on the ground and also depending on some of the apps that are being used. And we were sure that there were 25 police barricades across Nairobi city on various major roads and highways coming into the town. And this is the situation even as at this minute, this evening, because as we speak, I'm at one of those particular roadblocks, and this is at the Westlands roundabout roadblock, where the situation remains as was during the day. A handful of police officers still blocking traffic from getting into Nairobi CBD using Waiyaki Way. You can see that gentleman there alighting from his car, perhaps trying to explain himself, but he's also indicated that he has to go around. And this is the situation. There is no way through from the Westlands roundabout through to the CBD. Just see what's happening. That gentleman wants to explain himself and why he needs to use this particular route, but the officers will not listen to any person. All the vehicles are directed to take the ring road Kileleshwa and find their way into town, perhaps taking a Boretum back into this Waiyaki Way and make a U-turn into the CBD, or use different other routes. If you proceed straight through ring road Kileleshwa, or ring road Kileleshwa rather, you will have to go all the way to Kilimani. So this is the update on the 7th of July, 2025, as at 9 p.m. Officers still staying put, not leaving. And we believe this is a strategy by the police officers to block looting and theft of property that has been happening in the previous protests or in previous such days. And much as there were no protests in the CBD today, then it is in the spirit of making sure they are still working or they are still achieving what they achieved during the day by avoiding loss of property and protecting property that police officers are here right now. Because the looting that has been happening on days such as this are looting that have been happening past protest hours, around 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., going late into the night. And it appears tonight the police officers are on a strict resolve that this shall not happen in Nairobi CBD. And how do you control that? Control the number of people getting into the CBD, and if possible, limit anyone who does not need to get into the CBD from accessing the CBD. Public transport is slightly opening up here at the Westlands roundabout, much as public transport vehicles are not going through into town. The few that are in town are able to come out, but since many of them were out of town, they are making a U-turn from this particular roundabout and picking passengers from that particular point. These are passengers who had walked from the CBD or who are coming from their different places and now perhaps heading home. So where you are seeing the matatus is where passengers are being picked from. If you're coming from the CBD, find your way to this particular point, then you will find public transport. This is a situation on Waiyaki Way, and it is the situation in other major roads in Nairobi. The police are still not letting up, be it Thika Road, be it Mombasa Road, any road. As long as it is en route to town, then the police are not letting up and trying to stop, like I said, anyone who does not need to be in the CBD, and allowing anyone who needs to go out to leave. Earlier on, I was staged at Kangemi on Waiyaki Way. I saw that particular roadblock moved because riotous youth had taken that particular spot, engaging police officers. And by the time I was leaving that particular point, it appeared like this particular youth were on an intention perhaps to loot, because even the few passers-by who are allowed by the police to walk through were robbed and had to run back to the police officers. So that is a situation that as nighttime falls, then crooks take over the streets, and today the officers appear to be making a resolve that then this is not going to happen, not in Nairobi, not under their watch.
All right, thanks, Ibrahim Karanja there with the latest update on the situation in Nairobi City. He is standing along Wayaki Way, that is in Westlands, of course.